Back again with MykeLS. Today's video, people, is gonna be where is your spare tire? Do you know where your spare tire is at? You maybe don't. If you're a female, you don't know nothing about spare tires because you may be saying, oh, my guy or my friend or my son could maybe change my tire. But what if you're driving and you get stranded? You need to know where to locate your spare tire. So right now this is a 2004 Toyota Solara. So I'm gonna show you where's the spare tire, how to access it, how to take it out. Okay. So I had to kind of like clean the trunk out because you know people, you know how we do. We keep a lot of multiple things in the trunk, right? So I'm gonna show you, this is your trunk, right? So underneath the trunk, there's supposed to be a cardboard, maybe, depending on the car you have. Every car is different. So this Solara right here has a board here and a board here, right? So we're gonna start on the right-hand side, right? So on the right-hand side, right, this is where you access the jack. This is the jack that lifts up the car. All right, I'm gonna put the cover back. So I'm gonna push this back here. So this right here is a cover, right? So for Toyotas, maybe a lot of Toyotas is the same way. It may come with this cover. So we're gonna unscrew this cover, right? Real easy, shouldn't be tight at all, right? We're gonna place this cap here on the side and we're gonna lift this up. See, it has a hole right here for you to lift up. So we're gonna lift it up, it's not heavy. And underneath it, we have a pole. So the pole is basically hooked onto these tabs, 1, 2, 3 tabs. So I'm just gonna move this out the way real quick, right? This is on the side, right? So now people, this car has a spare tire. So if you have a car that's missing a spare tire, that means somebody either removed it or the car is just maybe not built with a spare tire. Most supercars, sports cars don't come with spare tires. So this have a spare tire. So to get out the spare tire, they have a cap, right? And it look like this is kind of like a big, like you want to call it a big washer or cup, whatever, to basically hold the tire down securely. So I'm going to show you how to remove it. So basically, if you ever heard of this term, righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? So we got to turn to the left to loosen it. So we're going to hold this and we're going to turn. And you see it's basically coming out, right? So I recommend that you wear gloves, people, because your hands will get dirty. So let's turn. See what happens. Turn. So I'm turning, and basically, you see, the cap is getting loose. So just keep on turning, people. Turn. Right? All right, so I turned it enough. So now it's out, right? So now I unlocked the spare tire. So now I'm gonna take my right hand or my left hand, whichever one you want to use, right? Lift up the tire. So now I'm gonna show y'all, this is the spare tire. And it's also good to check the spare tire sometime because even though you don't use it, it may need air. So every 6 months you should actually access the spare tire, take it out, put some air in it, check it to see if it's there. So I'm just gonna lift it up. They call this a donut, right? So this is a donut. So I'm gonna line it up right next to the regular tire, right? As you can see, the donut is different from the regular tire, right? The donut is a little bit smaller than the average size tire. And this average size tire, I believe, is 17. Okay, so now, come on, we're gonna go back to the trunk now, right? So I'm gonna place this right here. I'm gonna access the jack. So people, look at the jack, right? You see the jack inside there? Right. So you're wondering, how am I gonna get this out, right? See, it's secured in there. So most jacks are secured in a position like this, right? What did I say? Righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? So this jack is actually kind of like secured on a bar, right? So I'm gonna turn it to the left. If you see real close, the camera guys on one of the mic position right here. You're gonna see this right here goes in. Right, see? It's going in. Right? And then, see? I'm able to pull it up. So now, all right, so if you look right here, right, you see this part right here was in here, and then the bottom part was braced in here. So that basically kept it secured. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about jacks. So this right here is a standard lies jack for a vehicle, as y'all can see. It says safe to work. It says safe working load is 100 kg, right? And it actually shows you right here the position where this jack's supposed to go in the vehicle, underneath the vehicle, right? As I said, if you turn it to the right, it extends, right? Like this, right? Turn it to the left, it goes down, right? Okay, so now this is how you open the jack up to lift up the car, you turn it to bring it down. Okay, so now this is the jack. So now I'm gonna go back to this board right here. You see this board right here? Okay, so this is a handle that goes onto the jack. So it's secured by these fasteners right here. So if you lift it up, up, and you push it out, now this is the pole. So I'm gonna show you how the pole works. So real quick, it hooks on here. That's why I got a hold. It hooks on here, and you hold it, and you turn. And you see what's going on when I turn it? It's going up. So I'm gonna demonstrate real quick how to jack up the car, right? I'm gonna take my light, people, right? So, I know y'all can't really see what's going on here, but I'm gonna show y'all something. If y'all look at this light, right here, right, underneath the car, which is like right here, it have these two kind of hooks, these openings, right? So basically, that's where this is gonna fit in, right? You see? That and that, right? So, I am going to get something, and what have anything to get on my knee, just something. Get a towel or cardboard, whatever it may be, right, folks? And then you're gonna go. I don't know if my cameraman wanna get down here. He should, so I can show y'all. So now we're gonna get down and dirty. Come, cameraman. Let's try to show them the tabs. Cameraman gotta get underneath here. Come on, folks. So if y'all see, we got two tabs right here, right? Which I'm gonna show y'all. Where this go? All right. He moves over. I see the two hooks. Well, y'all can't maybe see it right now. So see, I'm just lining it up. I'm turning it up. Once you find the hole, the hook, it's just like a groove, right? And once you gotta kind of make sure it goes in this groove, right? Make sure